join. I could see you were of distinction, a real big spender.
Look, many of you might never have heard of the name Jim Oram, but there are those here in the room, John Harding and Steve Barrett, Candy Sutton, Steve Warnock, Jeff Greenwood, who all worked alongside him and called him a dear friend. Jim came from an era when we worked hard and played even harder. Google was the state you were in after 2 a.m. The web was the trouble you got into after 2 a.m. Jim Oram was a wordsmith extraordinaire, a best-selling author, a celebrated newspaper and magazine feature writer, and a mentor to an entire generation of journos. Jim Oram was also my great mate and a man I admired professionally and personally. So it's truly a great honour to present this award, named after one of the greatest ever. Thank you. And the finalists are Richard Gilliatt, the Australian, Tim Elliott, Sydney Morning Herald, and Trent Dalton, the Australian. And the winner is Tim Elliott, the Sydney Morning Herald.
Tim Elliott's feature about a father for all seasons tells of sadness, violence, love, compassion, and at times pure anger. Judges said the writer's resilience in sharing his highly personal story made for a mesmerising read from the first to the final par.
Hi everybody, I'm very pleased to have won this, especially for a story that was very important to me. It was basically about my growing up with my dad, who was a bit of a nutcase, to say the least, and who ended up killing himself. So we're really lucky in Australia that we still have places where we can write about stuff like that and have it read by an audience that loves words as much as we all do. I want to thank the Kennedy's judges and organisers, and of course all the entrants, including Trent Dalton and Richard, who are both incredible writers. And I want to also thank Darren Goodsir and Judith Whelan and Catherine Wicks at the SMH and Greg Callahan as well at Good Weekend. And of course Ben Napastek, who's the editor, or was the editor until about a week ago. I remember standing years ago at his desk, and there was a story about suicide on his desk, and I said, "Oh, that's so common. That suicide's really common. It happened to my dad." And he said, the first thing he said was, "Oh, can you give me 4,000 words on it?" So I'm glad he did, because I never would have written it otherwise. So thanks, good night, and have a good night.
This state is mine, gotta sell it right. Gonna sell your poles, gonna sell your wires. Now everyone thinks I'm real sweet. I got Bambi eyes and nice straight teeth. Shum on, yeah, I'm so pretty. There's trouble with some CSG, but Labour's team, that don't scare me. But Tony Abbott's clumsy mouth got Victorian and Queensland libs kicked out. Well, the Greens are out to get me. I got the shooters coming too. But the only thing I'm scared of is what happened like you. And now I'm bad, like bad. And I got Abigail, you know I'm bad, like bad. And I'm your premier, you know I'm bad, like bad. Got Labour running scared, and no one knows who Foley is now. Let me tell you once again, I'm bad.
Sean Nichols from the Sydney Morning Herald, and Andrew Clennell from the Daily Telegraph.
And the winner is Andrew Clennell of the Telegraph.
This is Andrew Clennell's third Kennedy Award for Outstanding Political Reporting, proving, according to the judges, that he still manages to ensure the Daily Telegraph can set the agenda in New South Wales politics by scrutinising both sides of government and hurting them with a steady stream of exclusive leaks.
Once again, I'm bad.
Well, I want to congratulate John Lehman, who just won $50 because I said I wouldn't win. Look, I want to thank all my colleagues at the Daily Telegraph. We've just got a great team there, and colleagues in the Bureau with me, Alicia Wood and Miles Godfrey, the people on the news desk who put up with me, Ben English, the Deputy Editor, and Paul Whittaker, who's such a great support for me, and his calmness under pressure really just is extraordinary. And I want to thank everyone who leaked to me this year, and keep it coming. The Premier promised to sack the next person who did it, and they kept going, so thanks very much for that. Cheers.